Morning. Do you know, I could do a video actually just with all the stuff I put up on Twitter this morning, and that's just from watching BBC News. The ministers have said we must learn to live with COVID as we live with flu. But what's mainstream media been saying? There is no flu. Flu's disappeared. Everyone knows I've been saying that. So the lies, unfortunately, are starting to tumble out at great speed. Twitter. That might happen once or twice. Fantastic. Right, so there is a possibility that there's maybe some duplicates on this, but to go to the original list of corrupt coppers, you'll have to be going back, I think, at least 2 years on the channel. I'm not sure exactly when I did it. So we'll just start afresh with this. This is done by a guy called Huyton Freeman. Now, I was a bit slow off the mark last time because I thought someone else had actually done it. I thought a guy called Michael Doherty had compiled all this. But so I shall just put the credit to him in the sub box on the video, on each of these videos. So here we go. PC Matthew Kelly, Thames Valley Police. Now there's also PCSO Lisa Slavin. Why do I know that name? I know that name from somewhere. Both dealing and taking cocaine, and both got 12 months suspended. Which I'm led to believe that if you're caught dealing drugs, it's fairly serious, and you get a prison sentence. But since they're coppers, well, they probably knew the judge, did they? Now there's three here from Merseyside: Sergeant Darren Burns, PC Clive French, and PC Andrew Bird, all selling seized drugs. Oh God, they actually went to jail. So Sergeant Darren Burns and PC Andrew Bird each got 4 years. Bloody screen. And PC Clive French, well, he must have been a naughty boy. He got 6 years. I'm amazed. It's not often you see them going to jail. Philippa Evans, Thames Valley Police, drink driving banned. From driving, I would presume. Philippa Evans must be a civilian. Someone answering the phones, maybe, I'm not sure. PC Martin Forshaw, Greater Manchester, murder of girlfriend. Wow. Jailed for life, 18 years. Oh, good. More than we get off the streets, the better, I say. Four mates. Sorry, it's my contact lenses. I should have kept my glasses on, really. 4 Matrix officers, Merseyside Matrix, unlawful arrest, assault. Well, they're good at that. But for some reason that's been blanked out. And again, it comes on later. And the date's been blanked out. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Sergeant David Stevens, Metropolitan Police, sexual assault on a man. Jailed for 8 months. PC Malcolm Searles, Metropolitan Police, death by dangerous driving. Jailed for 6.5 years. 6.5 years for murder. Oh, mind you, Cressida de Deck had a Brazilian immigrant murdered, didn't she? And she got promoted. Just about says it all, really. PC Chris McGinn, West Lothian Police, cocaine addict who sold drugs. Jailed for 2 years. Doesn't really say a lot when police are cocaine addicts, does it? PCSO Daniel King, Devon and Cornwall, inciting a child to have sex. Oh, there's a surprise. Why are they all perverts? Jailed for 20 months. By the way, police, I'm just getting started here. I mean, you're at the point where you won't even knock on my door anymore, if only because you know it'll never get answered to you, because you scam them. But I can keep going with this forever. I despise you. PCSO Marty Arrow Combe. something like that. Anyway. Thames Valley Police benefit cheat resigned. Now, as we all know from the channel, if you resign, you haven't committed a crime. It's been a while since I've said that. PC Victoria Thorne, Northumbria Police, worked as a prostitute. Jailed for 15 months. PC Andrew Rose, Staffordshire Police, inciting a 15-year-old girl to engage in sexual activity. Jailed for 3.5 years. Do you know, I think I've said before about this when I was doing the other list, because there's 30 odd pages of this. If you put them all together and categorised all the sexual offences, it would probably take half of the entire group. It would probably be 50% of them all. DC John Richmond Metropolitan Police, sex with a vulnerable woman, 9 months suspended. This is what this Jason Ablewhite here, the police crime commissioner, did. The woman who was never named, but she had learning difficulties apparently. And that's because he was found to have done nothing wrong by his mates, but he had to resign and go away. 9 months suspended. PC John Dougal, Northumbria Police, death by dangerous driving, jailed for 4 years. Should be 14, shouldn't it? PC Andrew Rayson, South Yorkshire Police, filming naked women in changing rooms. That's another sexual. 20 weeks, jailed for 20 weeks. Well, I mean, I haven't heard of that since the film Porky's. Do you know what I mean? And that's going back. I'd be surprised if you could even get that on Google. Oh, my word. Oh, here's another one. PC Michael Conlon, West Yorkshire Police, attempting to engage in sex with a minor. Jailed for 2.5 years. PC Saiful Islam, Merseyside Police, possession with intent to supply. Jailed for 2 years and 9 months, I think, 8 or 9. Sergeant David Roythorne, Northumbria Police, sexual assault. Another one. 12-month discharge. Right, can someone please explain that to me? What's a 12-month discharge? I have no idea. Inspector Gerard Hutchings, Hampshire Police, forced teenage boys to strip. Jailed for 16 months. I mean, there are no words. Right, so look forward to some more of them. As vile and disgusting as the content is.